How's it going, dudes? For today's review, we'll be taking a look at Jabba's Palace from 2003, set 4480. Let's get into it. Set 4480 is Jabba's Palace, coming in at 234 pieces with 6-ish minifigures. A really solid build and a really cool box art. Now, this set retailed for $30 back in 2003, which adjusted for inflation, I think comes out to a little under $50, I believe, which isn't all that bad considering it's a pretty decently sized build and you got a lot of cool minifigures. We'll take a quick look at the box. We have the box art in front. We have Luke falling through Jabba's palace. We have Slave Leia, Jabba, some droids. We have the set numbers, piece count, Lego logo, yada yada. On the side of the box, we have, the minifigures listed, which I really liked for the 2003 style of box art. We take a look at the back, we see actually some alternate builds, which is nice to see because in recent reviews we haven't really seen that. But we have like this weird like airport tower, and we have Luke Skywalker in his biplane, just like he had one in Episode 6. Very cool. We also see some images of some of the play features with the sets. We have some images from the movie and advertisements for other sets from that time period. We'll take a quick look at the instructions. They're nothing too special. It's typical old 2003 instructions where, it's not going to tell you what pieces you need per steps. It's more of just like, look at this image, figure out what's new from your pieces. But we take a look at the back, we see some really cool advertisements. But we have this beautiful image of the Attack of the Clones sets with the ATTE and the gunship. We have Jedi Bob with blue lightsaber. We have Jedi Bob with green lightsaber. Absolutely love this. I would love to get this in some sort of poster and put it on my wall because this is just amazing. And then if we flip it over, we can see the depiction of the Jabba's palace and his prize and the Jabba's message. We have the sets all combined, which we will actually do that later in the video. And on the very back, we have Yoda playing Windows 98. First up, when it comes to minifigures, we'll take a look at Luke Skywalker with that chrome lightsaber hilt. Oh, love it. I wish they still did it, but they don't because of reasons. Also in the set is included is a extra hood piece. You can interchange his hair piece with it, so you can have that, where Luke walks in with the hood and then he takes off the hood and he's like, Jabba, give me my friends back. And Jabba's like, no. We take a look at the figure. We have some really nice Jedi robe prints on the front. We have that blank expression that Luke, always has. We do get a fabric cape, the fabric papery cape, which is, always nice. Thankfully, mine is still in good condition. Yeah, solid figure. I mean, it looks like Luke, and it is pretty good. Now we'll take a look at probably the second biggest draw to this set is the original Slave Leia. Now this figure is exclusive to the set and has some really cool printing, very accurate to the movie, and I think Lego did a stand-up job, especially for 2003. This figure is just great. It is really something. Really cool. It has a neck bracket, which will come into play later on in the set, but stand-up job, very well done. Next figure. For our third figure of the set, which is also an exclusive figure to the set, is EV9D9. This is one of Jabba's droids that I guess greets C-3PO and R2-D2 when they're being taken into custody, Jabba's custody. And yeah, it is a set exclusive. That head and the legs of the figure are exclusive, and I believe that 1x1 clip in that color is also fairly uncommon. But a great figure, and although it's very simple, but it's another droid in the Lego Star Wars universe, which is always appreciated. Another huge draw to this set is the original Gonk Droid minifigure, where they used a mailbox as the Gonk Droid. They essentially, they slapped a 1x2 plate, a few studs, and a few clips, and they called it a day. But, the printing is fantastic. You can see right through him because he is a mailbox. He does open up because he is a mailbox. And did I mention that he is a mailbox? And he's also a pretty expensive mailbox. This is like a $20 to $30 minifigure, and it is exclusive to the set. So there's not much more else to say about him besides this is a Gonk Droid, and he's also a mailbox. Next up, we have the Bomar Monk. I hope I'm saying that right, but supposedly this is not a droid. This was a person. The brain of the monk is that little stud in there, and it's a pretty simple build. It's essentially just 4 ninja katanas with some robot arms attached to a orb. Yeah, on Bricklink it's classified as a minifigure, which is really weird, but it's a cool build. It definitely adds to the set and the world building. And yeah, almost forgot to mention that this figure appeared in one other set, being the 2006 sail barge. And here is the palace itself. Now, it's not the complete palace. We'll get into that later, but we can see some of the, details such as the flames. We have the round bit to symbol the top of the palace, which I thought was really cool. We have stairs leading up, and we have this gate in front. Now, this section right here does open up to reveal the underground / the Rancor pit. More on that later. But we do have a little control panel. These gates do open up. They're on hinges, so you can have them open up or closed. Now, if we look underneath, that's what it looks like underneath, about the size of a minifigure, so they won't bump their head too much. If we go up top, we can see Jabba's little throne. We can see his vape, I think, and his little snacks. There is a translucent green frog in there, which I think is a really nice detail. Also, next to Jabba's throne, there is a chain included to attach to Leia, so you can have that recreation of the scenes and stuff, which is nice. Now, here on the back of the set, I would like to mention that they did include a stopper brick to prevent you from sliding the throne room too far back, which would break it, but thanks to that one brick, it prevents it, so you should be good. Now, although it doesn't show on the box art, I would like to mention this piece right here. Now, in the instruction, it does show that it does keep the gates together, and just by placing it in the middle, but if you want to open it, you have to, remove it, and then you don't know where else to put it. So I just put it there. Thought I'd just throw that out there. And finally, 3 reviews later, we have the complete Jabba's Palace collection, which looks phenomenal all put together. So many great minifigures, just overall a really cool looking build and display. I absolutely love this. And this is actually my first time putting all 3 of them together myself. Now, back in 2003, 6 minifigures, 30 bucks, 2003, not bad. If you're looking to pick this set up for yourself to add to your collection, you'll be paying anywhere from $170 to like $300 sealed. Yeah, this set's fairly rare. Why? I don't know. But it's fairly unique, and it's one of the very few Star Wars sets that have other sets smaller that would combine to it to enhance the set, which I think is really cool, and it's very unique. But with all that being said, I'm going to give this set like an 8 out of 10. I really like it. If you can get your hands on it, I would. It has a lot of cool minifigures. It is very rare, though. And that Princess Leia, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what your favorite part about this set was.